All right. This is my review for Invincible Season 4, Episode 5. Where do I start? I think this episode is probably one of my favorite episodes of Invincible ever. Just because all of the emotions and emotional beats and characters that have built over the last 4 years are now actually giving us rewards. Rewards of emotion on how you feel about things. Because if you watch season 1 of Invincible, when destruction is happening in the city, obviously you care about the characters. But now we're basically 4 years in, and this is the first show that I care about the characters like to a point where because obviously there's always imminent danger, but when it's a threat like a Viltrumite and they're fighting Viltrumites, it just it just feels so different. Like, and this show is a show where I know we've seen basically they have the multiverse too, but this show is basically like when a character's gone, they're gone. And when you have those stakes and you don't really mess with those stakes, like someone's gone, they're gone, you feel it more. It's like real life. You're like, don't let them get taken out. And oh my god, there's layers to me watching the show because the last time I really cared about a character this much, where I feel it like in my soul while I'm watching the show, was Walking Dead. Walking Dead was the show that made me like binge a little bit, like watch more than one episode in a day. I loved Walking Dead. Our Walking Dead came out. I don't want to talk too much about it, I'll go into the whole thing, but the point is I love Walking Dead. Um and Glenn was a character I really cared about on that show. The voice actor of Mark in Invincible is the actor who was playing Glenn in the show of Walking Dead. So it's kind of interesting because when I'm watching this and I don't want Mark to get hurt so bad, and then it's just such a parallel because the guy who took out Mark or the guy who took out Glenn in Walking Dead is the same voice actor of Conquest. So when I'm watching this, it's like my brain is like breaking and like dying and like falling in love with the show in multiple ways and like experiencing so much levels of emotion. So if you watch Walking Dead and you understand these parallels, then you understand what I mean. But even without those parallels, seeing Mark fight Conquest, bravo, bravo, Mark, bravo. Like, and it's interesting because I'm reading the Invincible comic books right now, and I haven't got up to this point, so I'm happy. I'm happy I didn't read it, but I mean, I bought the comic books when I was like waiting for season 4, and I was just like, I want to know what happens. But then I slowly read and slowly read. I still have the comics, but I just I like watching it before I read it. Obviously, it's nice because I don't know what's gonna happen. But the point is, him choking out Conquest is so beautiful to me because there's moments in that fight when I'm watching it and I'm like, he's about to slice you up with his hands. When those mice do this, they gonna slice you. They're going for the kill. They're going for the stab. And a part of me wanted Mark to go in for that strike like this as well and take his hands off his throat so he could, not get so badly hurted by a Conquest. But the point is, he was holding on to Conquest's throat so long. He said, "You're never gonna breathe again." And he was holding this man's throat like I love that part because he said, "You're never gonna breathe again," and he was right. He said, "I'm gonna hold your throat with all my strength," and he did it. Like he did it. So good job, Mark. But I was like, damn. Like I was saying, maybe let it go for one hand and then like try to fight him. But if he let go of the leverage of him holding his throat and blocking his airway, the fight could have switched not in his favor. He had the upper hand and he took the most damage possible. And there was moments where I'll close my eyes. I was like, dang, I can't believe it's showing a lot. It's showing a lot. And I know it's animated, but it's still like, damn, I can't believe they're showing so much of this. And then I started playing during the fight. I realized I wasn't breathing. I was holding my breath because I was so locked into the fight, and I had like so much anxiety watching. I was like I was holding my breath, just like Conquest had to hold his breath. Like Conquest was losing his breath. I was holding my breath watching the fight. 'Cause I was I was like, and I realized in that moment, like I already realized this multiple times during the series, but I really care about these characters. And I know Mark is the main character. I know he has to be invincible, but damn, he can. But he did it. He did it. The point is, he did it. But it's funny because sometimes in a fight, people say, "Look at my face. You should see the other guy." If Mark says that, yeah, the other guy is gone. But dang, you are almost gone too, bro. Like you put everything to get that last shot, man. So I'm happy. I'm proud of Mark that he did that. I'm really proud of it. Other than that, I'm gonna say I really enjoy that they slowed down the very beginning of this episode. In the beginning, I said, "Wow, Omni-Man's having a pretty long, drawn out talk with his ex-wife and with Debbie," and I'm like, a part of me was like, interesting, but I ultimately enjoyed it because I thought the conversation could have went a little bit differently, and I was waiting for Oliver to show up at the house, and Oliver wasn't there. I don't know where he was until later he came home. But the point is, I'm happy they gave Debbie time to have that talk with Omni-Man, and I'm happy that Oliver wasn't taking any answers. Oliver almost made me cry because whoever does the voice acting for Oliver is very good. All the voice actors are good, but Oliver in particular, he almost made me feel so much emotion for him because he's talking. He's talking about. He's telling people why he feels the way he feels. You know, he's growing up, and he's like, he wasn't there to protect his own mother. You know, he couldn't do anything. You know, so that I felt that when he said that. I felt that when I heard it in his voice. And he said, "I'm gonna protect this mom now." You know what I mean? Like, I was like, damn, like he's right. He's right. You just take him. You just go. You guys protect each other. But so I like that as well. But I gotta say, when Conquest was dishing out to my boy Oliver, damn, like I hate to see it. I hate to see it. I mean, the last season, I was like, Oliver was so cocky and he was like, felt so strong. So when he fought Conquest, I was kind of like, yeah, like let this kid know like he's not the man everywhere in town. But now I'm like, damn, like I care about these kids. I care about him. I care about this kid. And when he gets beat up so bad, yo, when he's getting his head squeezed and his eyes are like getting red, I was like, yo, like, I barely curse. Like, if I curse, it's normally because I stub my toe. I'll be like, what the fudge? Well, not fudge, you know what I normally say. But if I rarely curse. But when I was watching this last few moments of these battles, I was like, and I don't even do reactions, but I was reacting like crazy. Like, because the series elicits it from you. If you live with this series and watched it so long, now it's coming to a head where it's like, wow, like I care about these people. I care about these characters, and I'm so happy that Omni-Man is there. And it's interesting because when Conquest is about, there was a moment. That's when. Oh yeah, that's what I said. That's when I cursed. It was when Omni-Man tells Oliver to go to get air, and he goes to get air, and he's taking a deep breath in the air. He's like, and Oliver's so happy to get that oxygen, and then right behind him, that's like the perfect shot. That was like, I gotta look up in the comic books if there's a shot like that. There probably is. It's such a perfect comic book shot where Conquest is right behind him, like yeah, and he looked like he was about to go. He looked like he was about to like literally like punch him so hard his brain was gonna explode. And I was like, oh my god. When the Conquest gets boomed out of nowhere, I literally thought that was Omni-Man. I thought it was Omni-Man because I said Omni-Man is like, nah, you're not gonna touch my son. But no, it was brother. His brother came through. Mark said, nah, you, Mark said, you will never breathe again. And just held on for like 10 minutes until his eyes went dumb. His eyes went gone. His eyes went. Mark did it. Mark made me proud. Like, I know he's gonna heal. I feel bad for him right now, but he's gonna heal. And Mark made me proud. I needed to see Mark just do it and not feel like, not have any internal conflict about what you have to do right now, because this is the war. This is war. You gotta do it. You gotta. And I'm glad. I'm glad that he didn't have no internal conflict about taking out Conquest. And I'm also glad that Conquest, before he went out, I'm glad he didn't tell them that it was Cecil. Well, I don't think he would have known if it was Cecil, because he didn't have any conversation with anyone. He just woke up and he left. So it's possible he doesn't even know why he was alive, you know? So hopefully that never gets out, because Mark already has a strained relationship with Cecil, and if he finds that out, it's going to be so terrible for that relationship. And they need to have some type of relationship to keep the Earth safe, to just have some balance as far as what's going on, because Cecil has so much knowledge about all the different incoming threats and whatnot. But anyways, I'm trying to think about anything I'm missing. I just think this overall was a great episode. Yeah. And I just have so much emotion right now. This show is like I said, 4 years. I just feel so much like it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm gonna watch the Conquest fight at least one more time, but I just had to like get my thoughts out. But I just hate seeing Oliver like this with his eyes red and stuff. I'm so scared for Oliver. I'm so scared. He's going to war with them. I'm happy he's there, but I'm trying to think right now, is it good that he's there? Because he might be more reliability. He might be more reliability. But I don't know. Who knows? His dad, I don't know. They're going to war. He needs some more training. He's not strong enough yet. He's just a kid still. I don't know. I think he has to fight dirty. His dad just has to tell him, use your fingers like this. Use it as swords. Slice these people up. Just go straight for the every time. Every time. Don't waste a second, Oliver. Gosh, I care about this kid. It sucks that I do. I care about him. I care about these characters. That's a good show. That's what that means. But anyway, this has been my quick thoughts. I need to go to sleep because I don't know. This series is. I don't know if I'm ready for. I don't know if I'm ready. This is only episode 5. They go into war and it's only episode 5. They gotta fight more people. This is insane. I feel like they come to Earth. That's when I watch this. I feel like if they don't defeat them, they come for me. I'm like, take him out. Take out Conquest. He's about to come destroy us all. They do so good with this show, man. And I'm glad I'm reading the comics, but geez Louise. It's God, this show is amazing. It's Dejo Know the Name. Spread love and light. And how are we gonna sign off? You know what? I'm still excited for Mortal Kombat 2, and I haven't watched any trailers, so we're gonna keep signing off with Get Over Here. But I kind of want to do a sign off like with a Conquest choke, like.